Damn, I ain't want to change that. Whatever they got, that's what they got.
They go play action here on first down. This is Chase Claypool on the receiving end. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. The big gainer there on the catch and run, 37 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Sam, why you this?
The Chiefs D closes in on it again, and they drop him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
And it's 3rd down.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. A shotgun snap for Newton.
Oh, wow.
Kansas City defense, tough to throw on there. And now it's 4th down.
See that shit, Sam?
Yeah, it happened to me all the time. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
Then I had a nigga wide open.
And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. Had just the one big play on the drive, but that was enough to put him in field goal range.
Yeah, one big play of what they hope will be many others throughout the game. Every team has a different target for the number of plays like that, those explosives that we talk about. That allowed them to put points on the board on that drive. Let's see how the rest of the game goes.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. From the gun, it's Mahomes. He'll have a 1st down past the 40. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
10 at the 44-yard line.
Now the Steelers put a stop to the action with a timeout defensively.
You all right, man?
They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
Who that there clicking like that?
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. This one complete to Mecole Hardman.
Man, I was all on this.
Down near the
I got hit.
Just shy of the 20. 23 yards, the final tally.
Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Mahomes to throw once more. He'll have a 1st down inside the 10. And all the way down to the 5. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
Another Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas
I just
City.
leave that nigga open.
Naeem Hines, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Chiefs have taken the lead.
I do believe we came
here. Hey, it's time for you to go to bed.
And it It looks like he's running what we call routes versus air. You just go out there with your offensive unit and throw the football with no defense. He's 5 for 5 on the opening drive.
He was on his game there for drive number 1, but my only thing is now he can't go any higher than that. He was so perfect. Can he do it again later?
Yeah, all he cares about right now is making it 10 for 10, 15 for 15,
keeping that going.
And he feels like he can get it done.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
They're going to take a less field real time. You remember how he used to do right?
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game.
Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked up by Charvarius Ward.
Man, that nigga down there stayed with that nigga. Had to have playing over the top.
What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes, eluding the pressure right. And this is going to be caught. On the fight for the football. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
This nigga Highsmith.
Mahomes now on first down. And that is incomplete.
Come on, see? It just happened to me, fam.
Target, and it's 2nd down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. He'll let this go for the end zone. And he's got Hardman in the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas City. Nicole Hardman, his 25th touchdown. Tying him and Smith for the 5th most in one season. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game.
Makes the score Chiefs 14. Steelers 3.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
Nigga, stop rolling over and take your Uber to sleep. Let me look at this game like fan.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. They'll begin the drive with 1. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. They'll run it here with Hunt. Trying to turn the corner, but they string him out and stop him at the line of scrimmage. No gain that time, and it leaves him with 3rd and 11 coming up.
On the play. And it's 3rd down.
Throwing on 3rd down, Newton. Looking deep here for Ebron. And this throw will be intercepted. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
We constantly talk about defenders having great vision and being able to see plays on
Sammy, I'll tell you right now, we get to the point like you can score a lot of points on me, I'm down to lead the clock.
See the play unfold, feel what's going on, and then get to the right spot and make sure.
Oh my, fam.
And in this case, it turned out to be a highlight one.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they just had that pick 6. I guess the only positive maybe them returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to make up for it.
I like that because now it doesn't give them a chance to go to the bench and really settle. You know, to sit there and kind of seethe over the idea that they turned the ball over previously. Right back out there. It's almost like hopping right back on the bike after falling over. See if they can get the ball moving again.
Yeah, we'll see if they can do it here. Play action. It's Newton. And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number 1. 21-3 is your score after 1.
Steelers 3.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Newton. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. On 4th down on is Corey Bajorquez to punt. And look at this. It's a fake. And this is caught. And the fake will work. He's going to have a 1st down. A big 1st down on the fake punt. What a call. 16 yards.
45-yard line.
Throwing again is Newton. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. And look at this. Cam Newton intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off at the 12. And a very good return as he takes us all the way up to the 35-yard line. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
Nigga started up behind the
holiday season. Because here we are in December, right? It is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
Mahomes now on 1st down. Escaping the pressure right. He'll try and run it. And he goes out right around the 39. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble. And it's 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Now here's Mahomes. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete. Kelsey, the intended receiver there. But now it'll be 3rd down.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target. But he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. Flush to his right. He'll air this. It's caught inside the 25. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. How about a 39-yard pickup?
Hey, this nigga's so sleepy.
At the 22-yard line.
He's so sleepy, it's crazy. Nigga just need to take his ass to sleep.
Yeah, that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. Here's Mahomes to throw. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down.
I don't know about you, but I wanted to reach out of the
It's hot in here. It's hot.
That thing floated forever up there. I think that threw off the timing of the receiver.
His arms ain't cold.
He couldn't get his feet down even though he caught the ball.
Hey, his arms not cold.
I would have liked to have seen that.
Yeah, me too.
For you.
Hey, it is hot
to see you
here.
reach out and catch that.
Yeah, you've heard about my hands, huh?
Now it's Mahomes again. Flushed out right. This will be caught inside.
Hey, if y'all don't go on somewhere.
And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Tevin Coleman, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Chiefs add on to their lead. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover him? And you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
Their catch made at the 25-yard line. The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Now a pass that's taken in by Smith-Schuster. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now it's Hunt. Now, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the Chiefs' 40-yard line.
Back to throw, Newton. And it's hauled in by Jared Cook. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 27-yard line. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Now Newton. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And they'll get this down to the 10. The passing game in rhythm right now for Pittsburgh. There's another 1st down.
Pittsburgh.
Newton. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Man, I think I have my
Juju
nigga blank.
Smith-Schuster, the intended receiver. But it'll be 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
Throwing again. Newton. Eluding the pressure right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
All these niggas bliss.
Now Newton on 3rd and goal. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
1st and 10.
We haven't even escaped the first half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
And Brandon, back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if your starter threw 4 in the first half, He might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to pull him out. But nowadays, the patience level isn't quite there. He's going to have to make some real adjustments, or the backup may see some time.
They'll find Hines out of the backfield. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. Mahomes going to throw. Escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right sideline. His favorite target, Travis Kelce, the intended receiver. And that'll make it 3rd down.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
Coleman has it here right side. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. That goes for a Chiefs first down, 14 yards.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
And again, it's Mahomes. Forced out to his left. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 15. That late in the clock.
Nigga throw the ball so trash. That's my fault.
What you're saying makes absolutely perfect sense. Run it and get out of there. But I'm just wondering if the pressure of today's NFL
That's
and
my
the
fault.
high-powered offenses that you're facing may have forced them into saying, let's try and get some more points.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already.
What you think I'm a run commit, fam?
You got 3 on the board for sure, and come away with
I'm just playing ball.
That's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah. Will they make up for it? That one is caught by Hunt. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Now the Steelers use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
Linebacker dropped the
From the
bag.
32 now, here's 1st and 10. Throwing is Newton. Able to hit his target, Claypool. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That'll be a gain of 15 yards. And it'll result in a fresh set of downs. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, this from 34. And Boswell's kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Ready for the start of the 3rd quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football.
Oh, my God.
By the Steelers.
Halftime.
Don't worry about it.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you described it. Not ideal.
And now here is another interception. Picked off at the 46. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. But that one is going to sting. First play of the 3rd quarter and a turnover.
And you have to know that at halftime, they spent a lot of time going through their checklist of what they wanted to accomplish to start this 3rd quarter. Turning it over like this was not on that list.
Not at all. And you come out of the locker room trailing, so that first drive to establish momentum is very key.
Crucial.
Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. His throw
can't leave him, Haywood.
And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. Flush to his right. And that is caught for the touchdown, Kansas City. Nicole Hardman, his 26th touchdown, drawing even with Marshall Faulk for the 4th most in a single season. And thanks to, and now they're going to fake it. And the touchdown all set up by the big play, one snap before, but they finish it off here with a shorter completion. This time
why you disrespect?
I like how they stuck with what got them.
Sorry,
right?
you disrespecting me.
Got the momentum going, right? That's you create it with a play like that, and you come right back with another pass play to finalize things off.
Trying to.
And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. There wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. Torrey McTyer there on the tackle.
And 10 at the Chiefs' 42-yard line.
Throwing on second down. Newton. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. Newton on first down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Chase Claypool, the intended target. And now it's second down.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
They fake the give. Newton. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. Chase Claypool, the intended target. And it's third down.
Third down. And 10 yards to go.
Newton throwing again. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
What you need? What you need? Kicker XP?
Make a small dent in that big deficit as it's
Bro,
down
I'm just
to
playing.
27.
Don't worry about what I'm doing. Just keep doing
brings them a bit closer, but there's no question they need to start turning some of these threes into sixes.
And sevens and probably even eights. You know, as a kicker, you just head out when you're called upon, so he's done his job. It's the rest of the offense that needs to get it in gear if they want to close this gap.
At their own 25-yard line.
Oh, I said I want to do this.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you score points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 31-yard line.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Flushed out right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down.
Well, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Now Mahomes. Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down. Stephon Tuitt able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Brings up 4th down.
They do go for it. It's Mahomes. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Xavier Rhodes with a pick. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. They needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the 3rd quarter. Defensively, they did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break. Taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys,
let's go.
Come on, capitalize on this one.
Eluding the pressure right. And this is incomplete.
But defensively, you're over there trying to catch your breath and try not to show the offense that you're a little bit fatigued. You're right back out there after the turnover. Now they've got to work towards getting another couple of stops and forcing them into at least a long field goal situation.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
But they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got a chance to pin their ears back and get after him now.
Off play action. Newton. He's got a man open. It's Chase Claypool. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. On the counter, Hunt.
Yeah.
And the Steelers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as good running gets him down to about the 4-yard line. He'll get 6 on the ground there, and it'll be 2nd and goal coming up. So they've been in the red zone 3 times, and it's yielded just 3 points. Can they find the end zone here on 2nd and goal? And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd
What about
down.
at the end?
I think this running game, or should I say lack of one, is making this defense look better than what they really are.
I think about the end, they need to be superstars.
Well, they'd really like to make the short field pay off.
Got Bruce Smith and Bruce
But this is 3rd and goal.
Hey, y'all.
On 3rd down, here's Hunt. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4.
Back at the 8-yard line.
Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. They snap it to Newton. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Toy McTire. Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there.
You told him Mace the Young X-Factor?
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Steve Young.
This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the 4th quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start listening up. I think I get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead will swell by 1 more. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Johnson now returning. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10. At their own 30-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position and not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
Yeah, can you got to tell him about that first
here on this Thursday
so I can deal with them.
We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Hey, and they got the nigga Earl Campbell fucking 87
now
speed.
A 1st down throw for Newton. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you,
he's going to try to make all the niggas
football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower.
And now here is
another interception.
Picked off around the 41. And a big return will get him all the way down to the 35. CD, this defense, man, at this rate, they're just having fun out there right now.
And normally with this type of a lead, if you're a starter on defense, you're saying, hey, let the other guys play. But with this going on, no one wants to come out of the game. They all want their shot at picking off a pass.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course. They're still throwing the football here. Now, obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
And he's got Hardman in the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas City. Mecole Hardman with touchdown number 27. That ties Priest-Holmes. Oh, and now they're going to fake it.
Well, I have to admit, I'm scratching my head a little bit here trying to make sense of what I just saw. Number one, huge lead. Just kick the extra point and be done with it. Number two, if you are going to go for two, just line up and go for it from the 2-yard line. Why make it so difficult? That's a long way to go to try and pick up some points.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Seems pretty obvious defensively. A key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back. Well, those are the ones you focus on and want to take away. And they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
Third down.
Here's Newton. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off here, the 32. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line. Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lopsided, and it's been ugly from the get-go. This is caught. It's so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. 23 yards on the play.
At the 1-yard line.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Minkah Fitzpatrick. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. Past the 20.
Right down their throat.
And he brings this one back. It's a pick, a Steeler touchdown. This game's still fairly well in hand, but I think now you go conservative, don't you? Go into your shell, just run the football?
I think you have to, but you also have to tell your backs, make sure you're really protecting the football because you're going to run into a stacked defensive front, which is why they were throwing the football before, trying to make sure they just get their backs, really beat up in that situation. Now, good luck to them.
So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the Chiefs are going to make the recovery. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Escaping the pressure right. The ball comes out.
And a little bit of good fortune there. He wasn't able to get it back, but he did have a teammate on the spot able to retain possession for them.
The fumble on first down. Now here's second down. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off at the 14. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the second week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out.
3 down, 3 down. Check. Check hot route. Hot. Here we go.
Now following the interception, here's Newton. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. Clearly wasn't outside of the tackle box. There's your penalty.
And accompanying that penalty, a loss of down.
30 was the right. Me and you all day. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. 30 was the right. I got it.
Here's Newton now on second down. Cam fighting. He lost the football. It's out. And I think the Chiefs have it. They do.
All right, you've had to put up with me in this booth. I'm going to try and be simple this time and succinct. It simply has not been their night.
No, I think that fumble's kind of indicative of how this whole evening's gone, isn't it?
Without a doubt. I mean, they've tried, but nothing is ever really taken throughout the game. That's why they're down so big.
To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Mecole Hardman, the intended target. That'll bring up second down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes. He's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. Mecole Hardman with his 28th touchdown, drawing level with Sean Alexander for the second most in a single year. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Partner, that type of a lead, and they're going to fake it from the 15 to try and pick up a 2-point play instead of kicking it through the post. Come on, man. Put that in mothballs. Come on. Don't do that.
Put that in mothballs.
Yeah, preserve that for it. That's an ancient relic. Faking it. I got to understand you want to rub it in a little. You fake it when you snapped it from the 3. But from the 15, mothball that bad boy, just like my grandmother had.
Yeah.
The stuff she used to preserve.
It smells terrible. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
The 19-yard line.
They'll run again with Hunt. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. A yard in the wrong direction makes third down tougher. 3rd down and 9.
And it's 3rd down.
Bro, you've been playing it. What you just tell me, you've been playing
Just
this
2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And that will be incomplete.
That's an excellent job right there on third down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's fourth down.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. Now a play fake, and it's Newton. Flush to his right. And got his man complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. But no reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on fourth. They'll fake the handoff. Now Newton. He's going to let it fly. This is caught at the 20. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Back-to-back plays of right around 30 yards, and the field position has totally been flipped. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
And, boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
Third down.
Play action. It's Newton. Flushed out right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. And how about this? Fourth and long, and they're going to go for it. Off play action. Newton. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Chiefs' defense comes up with a stop. The Chiefs' offense about set to begin this drive, and this crowd has certainly liked what they've seen. Their guys fully expected to win this one coming in, and they have not disappointed as they've got the big lead here in the fourth. Now on the run, he'll throw it back deep over the middle. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill that time. But it's going to be second down.
Why are you playing like that? It's so disgusting.
What you mean? When I'm playing, I'm supposed to just play to let you score? Like, you want me to just blitz everybody for you can score? That's what you want me to do. Let me know.
Yo, oh, he definitely backing the ball.
Man, I'm pressing that nigga in 3D, man.
Interesting. Mahomes wants to throw it. Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And now here is another interception. Picked off inside the 10.
Really just bragged on that. He pressing the 3-man deep. Man, wow.
You saying I'm back and everybody else pushing back.
Those points up every week, we'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for Kansas City, the win moves them to 12-1 now on the year. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week, where they take on the New York. Or the same as they'll fall to 3-10 on the year. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home.